So Boss has given us a pretty amazing pedal here that, of course, is not without its limitations and glitches, things that need to be fixed, some things we like to be different, but that's not the purpose of this video. This is to look at how the menus work. You know, when we go into control, we've got the 3 different modes here and how we can program the 9 different switches. And there is in each of them, you know, a very long list that you can do. You know, you hold to go through quickly. Same thing with the control, and the same thing with the 16 assigns. You have these, you know, very long lists that you can go through. So what I've done here is I've made a list side by side of what you can do with the control mode 1 to 3, the external pedals, control 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and the 1 to 16 assigns. The reason why I've done this is just to know what each of them can do and what they can't do. For the most part, control modes 1 to 3 and the external pedals can do the same thing. You can't change the mode, the tracks 1 to 3 and 4 to 6. At least, you know, you can program it to do different than that, but that's how it comes out of the box: 1 to 3 and 4 to 6, and then track effects. And so you can't change that on an external pedal. I'm not sure why not. It would be nice if they made that available for these 2 as well. And then obviously there's no need to change the LED. But other than that, they all correspond to one another. Where things change is the assigns. Some of the things like track 1 to 6, record, play, you're not going to have here, you know, with the controls. You have different, you know, press versus hold versus double click. That you can get with these different 1 to 4. So you just get 1, which is fine. That's just the way it works. There's some things that are available over here in the assigns that are not available, and these are in this 4th column that are in red. Then there are some things you can't do with assigns that I would really like to be able to see. So you can't increase and decrease memory. That has to be on either on the unit or with a control 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not sure why they've done that. Same thing with the memory write. I would really like to see that put into an external assign to be able to use an external MIDI pedal for it. This seems like an oversight to me. Perhaps there's some reasoning behind it, but I want it here personally. So then there's a whole long list of parameters you can set up as an assign 1 to 16. And these are in red over in the 4th column. And then just to keep the list in order, you know, you have input effects A to D. And then this is the order in which the list goes. This appears here and then carries on. And then it picks up rhythm start stop down here. And then it goes to rhythm level, which is not available over here, but you could set it up as an assign to be used on one of the controls with an expression pedal. Even though it's an assign, it doesn't have to be an external pedal. It can be assigned to one of the controls. And same thing with any of these assigns, they can be set up to one of the control mode 1 to 3 to be used on the unit itself. So, you know, things like, you know, play, stop, that sort of thing. You know, you can, you know, in another video, you'll see I change the LED color while using play, stop as an assign, and so you can set it up there. The assign is not necessarily an external MIDI pedal, even though I've been talking about it that way. And then, you know, as I was saying, this continues through, and then rhythm start stop, and then rhythm level. Then it goes into the mic mutes, and then carries on after that with a whole bunch of other assigns, including being able to send MIDI messages. So I'm going to make this list available for download in the description below. I hope it's helpful. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to, and I look forward to seeing you next time.